My in-laws are obsessed with me. Episode 28. Of the Imperial family will begin late in the afternoon as finale of festival. At the front are the Emperor, the Empress, and their children. Emperor Declan Castor. Empress. Crown Princess Dariah Castor. Dariah's husband. And at the rear,
Your Grace. Please let me serve you. And please forgive my earlier rudeness.
It's fine, sir.
Oh, it's Raymond.
Yes, Sir Raymond. Wow, the scale of the parade. Is it because ambassadors are present? Huh. Next to the princess. Is that Reina? I didn't expect to see her today. It's the Imperial family parade, so I assumed she wouldn't be here.
Are you nervous?
No. There could be an assassination attempt during the parade. Rebels. I did figure there's another reason they were holding the festival, but the festival itself was bait?
Rebel forces is what they're called, but they're not what they seem. They will be coming for me. So that will put you in danger as well. But I'll keep you out of harm's way. I promise.
I should stop thinking about that. After all, Schiff's already been captured. With him by my side, I'll be safe. They're getting ready for a potential assassination attempt. It'd be dangerous if people are nearby when that happens. Huh. Isn't that Rebecca's acquaintance?
Raymond!
You filthy Empire bastards! We won't surrender so easily. Lapillion. One day, you'll pay for what you did. Again. It's...
Your Grace.
I'll take care of the assassin.
The parade is being delayed.
There was an assassination attempt. We must stop the parade.
Are you going to disobey the Imperial order, Your Grace? His Majesty and Her Highness are waiting for you.
Your Grace.
Let the parade continue.
What's happening? Everyone, stand back.
I wonder, what happened to that man?
Are you all right?
Your Grace. There's something I want to ask you. Episode 29.
I hear the terrorist died.
His Grace said he will investigate it himself.
But how? The man is dead. Our knights were gravely injured. It shouldn't be so hard to capture a man alive. How are we supposed to trust the Grand Duke now? Have you looked into the attacker's family?
He didn't have any relatives we could punish in association with his crimes. Not to mention he wasn't from our country.
Of course not. Our people would never engage in such a foul act. I bet the rebel forces were the ones who broke the Grand Duke's statue. Doesn't that upset him?
Please, enough. Talking about it here won't change anything.
Sir.
Why are they blaming us for their knight's injuries? Then, they should have stayed in line with us, just like our knights. Is the palace only filled with snobs like her? Anyway, it's fortunate no civilians were harmed.
Incidents keep on happening one after another. We should also find who made that flyer. As well as that incident a few days ago. I hear the one who attacked the Duchess was a commoner who used to court her. A free soul, she used to be. Usually, nobles would court amongst themselves.
Well, the Zahards always carried themselves that way, and even more so ever since the late Countess passed away.
How do you know all that?
Before the marriage, His Grace asked me to look into her family.
Didn't you say you had your hands full? How is it that you have time to gossip?
Apologies.
And what happened to the lead assailant?
3 men, including him, were executed. The rest were taken to the border for labor. There's nothing to worry about now. The lead assailant was definitely executed. His ear was cut before the execution, so there wouldn't have been any mistake.
All right. I shall report it to His Grace. And you should know well enough that no one should find out about this incident. So mind your words. The Grand Duchess is a lady of honor, not someone you should be gossiping about. Ha! There are so many things Her Grace has done for me in my stead. What if she gets divorced because of this? Even today, I was able to finally get some fresh air outside thanks to her.
Yes, that is how you do that part.
You are a fast learner indeed, Your Grace. I don't think I need my son to work here anymore.
Well, he'd be hurt if he heard you say that.
I believe that is all for this document.
Could you look at this too, if it's all right with you?
Oh, is this about the matters of the Count's manor? It looks like it's going to rain. It's been days since the festival.
Your Grace.
Selfie.
I'm late, so please excuse me.
Be careful, Selfie.
Huff.
Selfie is going to school now. He has to ride a carriage for more than an hour to go to school, but he never complains. And pen gifted by Paris Shady. Notebook gifted by the Grand Duke. He is so adorable. Rebecca came back as my lady in waiting once her punishment ended. Her protecting me was taken into account, so it was decided that she could stay. As a side note, the knights in charge of her were the happiest to see her punishment end.
Let us never see each other again.
For days, I was asked to write the details of the incident and how I knew Adius. The same thing over and over again. It was just absurd. My father introduced me to him. That's all. I've only known him for a short time. That day, he begged that he wanted to meet you. I thought it would be alright if it was just for a while. If I knew something like that would happen, I never would have set up a meeting with him. The knights will be following me whenever I go out from now on. But it's fine even if I'm followed for life. Because I want to work here until my very last breath.
I think I understand how the knights felt. Your friend was hurt too. Is he alright? I hear he is rather frail.
Please don't waste your concern on the likes of him. He's a shameless bastard who only tried to pardon himself even when he was brought here for questioning. He never said anything to clear my name. But it was all his fault. Forgive me for raising my voice.
Rebecca's friend is Adius Pot's son, the second son of Viscount Potson. He said he was curious about the Grand Duchess, who never shows up at parties since the wedding.
I was worried there might be rumors about us if she was seen meeting another man.
Upon investigation, he was also known for his good looks.
What is this?
I took it in case those ruffians would pick it up and hide it. I thought it should be kept a secret, so I figured I should give it to you myself.
But our knights visited you a while back. You didn't trust them enough to give it to them?
I couldn't tell where her grace stood in the Grand Dukedom, for it hasn't been long since her marriage. I thought it would be better to be careful. But hearing you say that makes me realize I was worried over nothing. Now, please excuse me.
Thanks to him, the concerns about the contract were resolved. How on earth did it end up in his hands? I should go and thank him.
He doesn't deserve your gratitude, your grace. What took him so long? He should have brought it straight away. Besides, you were in danger because of us. I'm really sorry. And I'm so thankful that you decided to keep me on.
No, Rebecca. You protected me, remember? Whatever the reason was for wanting to see me, I was worried for those two because they ended up getting involved. But I'm glad it worked out. The most troublesome matters were gradually resolved. But how did Schiff get his hands on that expensive contract? He could never even dream of buying that with his measly salary as a knight bachelor. Don't tell me, Reyna. Now that I think about it, letters have stopped coming from the palace of late.
More tea, your grace?
Sure. And ever since the attack at the parade, the Grand Duke